Hello Unlimited friends, it's Zehra back again with Q&A about the law of attraction and its application to our life. Today I'm going to share with you a practice that within 6 months changed everything in my life. It was the one thing that I started doing, and within 6 months everything changed. I woke up one morning, I sat in bed and I looked around me and I said, oh my God, so much has changed. And that was when I really started taking law of attraction seriously. Before that, I was just dabbling. So I'm sharing this practice with you in response to a question that I received from Moon Babe. And Moon Babe said on one of my videos, the comment was, Zehra, could you make a video on small practices that can help us get out from the low vibrational energy, because sometimes it's very difficult for me due to a lifetime of conditioning. And so when I read this comment, it reminded me of how I got started. And I'm going to share that with you just after this short introduction. To everyone who is returning to my channel, thank you for supporting my work. For everyone who is new here, hi, I'm ZMAHOON. I write the blog ZMAHOON.com, and I'm the author of 12 books on the subject of law of attraction. I teach the 40-day, unlimited 40-day law of attraction workout to accelerate manifestation. And if you're interested in that, you can grab the workbook. The link is in the description below. All right, so let's get started. Moon Babe, like I said, in the beginning, when I started understanding how law of attraction works, I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't appreciating. I did not have a gratitude practice. I was not meditating. There weren't any exercises that I was doing consistently. I just wasn't. And so one day I was listening to Abraham Hicks, and Abraham talked about an exercise that struck home with me. It resonated, and I thought, oh, this is so simple. This is so simple. I can do this. I can remember to do this. Because you see, one of the issues was that I would just forget. I was so busy looking after my kids, single mom, looking after everything, being in a new country, so many things going on in my life, I would just forget to do the work. And so when I heard this exercise mentioned by Abraham, I thought, oh, this is an easy one. And I thought, this is something I can remember to do. I can do it. And so let me share with you what the exercise is and how I put it into practice. Here it is. Abraham talked about a concept that they call prepaving. What prepaving is that it is a way to give your powerful mind an instruction as to how you want your mind to behave through the day. You give your mind an instruction, and because your mind is a tool for you to use, your mind's job is to obey whatever you ask it to do. It will do whatever you ask it to do. It's when you don't give your mind an instruction that it goes all over the place. And that's what creates problems for us. So prepaving is a methodology. There's a way of doing it. There's a way of doing it properly, correctly, because I've done it improperly as well. There's a way to do it properly, which will absolutely get you results. And now, along with prepaving right in the morning when I woke up, I also did prepaving before going to bed. And I will tell you that before that, I used to stay awake for long periods of time. I could just not fall asleep because I was so worried about what's going to happen to me. I had 2 little children. I didn't have work. I was in a new country as an immigrant. I didn't have any family here. My ex-husband had left us and skipped the country, literally, left Canada, and I was on my own. So I was really worried. I had no money and I had no infrastructure. I didn't even know what to do and who to talk to. And at that time, I didn't even know that there were government programs that could have helped me. I didn't know anything. So I used to stay awake. And I can tell you that doing this exercise of prepaving changed that for me. I started sleeping really well, waking up feeling really refreshed, and having a really good day. So what I did was I took that exercise that I developed, and I developed it based on Abraham's teachings. And when I created the Unlimited workbook, the Unlimited 40-Day Law of Attraction workbook, I included that exercise as part of this workbook. In fact, it is the cornerstone of the work that we do in this workbook. So I am going to read out this prepaving to you because I don't necessarily want you to go and buy the workbook unless you resonate with the idea of purchasing the workbook. If you want to purchase the workbook, the link for it is in the description below. There are thousands of people who have bought this workbook and had amazing results. And I host a Facebook group. It's a private group where people can ask me questions and I teach them how to use the exercises in the workbook. So that being said, let me share this really powerful exercise with you. And I will tell you how to do it. Take a picture, or as I say, write it down on a cue card, on a piece of paper, and put these words at your bedside, somewhere where you can see them soon as you wake up. I have it on a cue card on my bedside table. Plus, in addition to that, I also have it stuck on my fridge. And at that time, I used to also have it on my bathroom mirror. I don't do that anymore. And lastly, I used to, as soon as I got into my car in the morning, I would have it in the car and I would repeat it while I was driving at least a couple of times. And then the nighttime prepaving, I'll tell you how to do that when I share the nighttime prepaving with you. So this is what you do in the morning. I start with the words, "Dear God, thank you for a brand new opportunity to enjoy life. I want my day to unfold with ease. I want good things to come my way. I want to remember to appreciate people, places, and things. I want to be good to myself and others. I want to end this day feeling happy and satisfied, and I want to remember at all times that all things are possible." This is the morning prepaving from the Unlimited workbook. And then at night, you do the nighttime prepaving. So the morning prepaving, I do it because I know it by heart. I do it while I'm still in bed and I have one eye open, like that. I only have one eye open and I start saying the prepaving. And a lot of times I will slip back into sleep, and every time I open an eye, I repeat it from the top. I start from the top because I don't remember where I left off. So I repeat it a couple of times, and then when I get out of bed and I go into the bathroom, I repeat it again, and I repeat it again when I start work. So that's the morning prepaving. The nighttime prepaving should be the last thought that you think before you put your head on your pillow. If you do the nighttime prepaving and then you pick up your phone and you are still scrolling through Facebook, it's not going to work. It literally has to be your last thought. And if you're not immediately falling asleep, you need to keep repeating it until you do fall asleep. If you do this for 10 days, I guarantee you will start falling asleep a lot faster, and you will sleep really well, really deep, and wake up feeling happy and refreshed. I put my head down and I am gone. You don't even have time to say goodnight to me. And that is why I read this sitting at the edge of my bed. And when I put my head down, I'm gone. But in those days, I used to repeat it again and again, and I have it written down on the same cue card. I have both the morning and the nighttime prepaving written on the same card, and it sits on my bedside table even to this day. It sits at my bedside table. Because in case I forget, soon as I look at my bedside table, I look at the time, I pick up my phone, that card is right there. I also have taken a picture from the book and it's on my phone. So there are so many ways for me to remember it. All right. So let me read the bedtime prepaving to you. You have to tell your mind that it's time to go to bed. And you have to tell your mind that you're switching it off for the period of time that you're going to be asleep. Okay, so that's what the words are. I'm going to bed now. I want to sleep well. I want my body to relax and rejuvenate. I want to reset myself emotionally and physically. And I want to wake up feeling energized and eager for my day. That's the nighttime prepaving. That's all there is to it. These two, morning and night, I did them. Day in and day out, never skipping a day. On most days, getting that in more than once a day. And it completely changed my life. And I hope that it will for you as well. So, share your results with me. I love hearing back from you to see how you're doing. And until I see you again, that's it. Bye for now. Do remember to subscribe and click on the notification bell before you leave. And if you enjoyed this content, give us a thumbs up. All right, bye for now.